It's not a Spanish lesson. El Niño, La Niña, ENSO. They sound familiar, but what do they really mean? And how do they shape the weather around the world? Well, ENSO stands for El Niño Southern Oscillation, a natural climate rhythm centered in the tropical Pacific Ocean, but with global effects. So we've got trade winds. Like, what are they? Well, normally trade winds blow east to west across the tropics, pushing warm surface water towards Indonesia and Australia. This supports upwelling, which is the rising of cold, nutrient-rich waters along South America. The name, well, that comes from when ships relied on those winds, trade winds, to sail across the Atlantic to the Americas for trade. What happens during these different ENSO events? So let's start with El Niño. Trade winds weaken, or they even reverse, and that lets warm water drift east, disrupting weather. So it can cause floods in South America, droughts in Australia and Southeast Asia, heat waves in Southern Europe or California. In La Niña, trade winds actually strengthen, and that intensifies rainfall in the West Pacific and cools the Eastern Ocean. The current status, after a few months of La Niña early in 2025, the Pacific has shifted to an ENSO neutral state. So we're not in El Niño or La Niña at the moment. Where's it felt most? Well, it affects millions. South and North America see shifting rainfall and hurricanes. Africa can have droughts or floods. And Asia and Australia face agricultural impacts and monsoon variability. Bonus fact: ENSO is monitored in an international network of buoys and satellites, plus robotic floats that keep track of deep ocean temperature and also how the ocean is moving. It's not guesswork, it's advanced climate science. Want more global weather mysteries explained? Follow for more geography questions, finally answered, and visit mrjamesgeography.com for clear, interesting lessons and top study tips.